I started with this one as my first e-ink device. Ended up not liking it as much as I thought I will. Now I'm continuing with this one. Will I like this more than the Lenovo Smart Paper? I'm not sure yet. But first, let's see what I got with this package deal. When I initially got my first e-ink device a little bit more than a month ago, I didn't thought that I will end up getting myself a new one this soon. But yeah, the Lenovo Smart Paper didn't feel like it was the right one for my use case. It has a really nice design and feel to it, but it kind of lacks on the software implementation from my point of view and from the point I actually intend to use this e-ink device. Now I have this, the Note Air 2 Plus, and it's a bundle. It just arrived today and I'm really curious to open it up and see how it looks, feels, and most importantly if the software implementation of this tablet can be used the way I intend to. Well, let's find this out. But first I want to state that I purchased this directly from the BOOX shop. I got like a back to school bundle deal and it ended up being cheaper than if I would have gotten only the tablet from any of the local shops. But this doesn't mean that it's a cheap ink device. It's quite expensive, and I got it like for slightly more than 550 euros. And at this moment, I'm really curious if it's worth it. So, yeah, let's get started. As a bundle, yeah, I got it together like this. So we have the tablet here, the Note Air 2 Plus. We have the BOOX Note Air 2 cover, which came in it, and I have the BOOX marker tips from the stylus. If we're going one by one, let's start with the smallest package we got here. Whoa, don't get lost. We have the nibs, which, wait a minute, this is glued, so I cannot take this off. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this yeah, cardboard mold, or how should I call it, it's thick, so I cannot take it out, but I can, pretty sure I can take the tips, yeah, one by one. So these are the tips, so it comes like this. Let's put it back for now. How much do I have it here? I have like 5 tips, which comes together with the removing tool, which goes right here. Now that we got this covered, let's put it back and put it aside. Now I have the cover. I will tell you that I've cheated a little bit, and the cover itself, I actually take it out. I was really curious about it. But this is actually the only thing from this bundle that I've opened before this video, so I slightly know how it looks. I just wanted to check something, if it's a cover with magnets or if it's a cover with the case that holds the tablet side by side, which I've seen in some of the reviews. But luckily this case is the one with magnets. It actually comes like this. It's quite a nice color. It feels like leather, and this actually feels like a textured side. It says BOOX here, really nice orange, and it goes all the way to the other side in the same manner. So it has a nice feel. It has a magnet to close it up, and I think this is also used when we'll put the tablet in to hold the pen. I have the standard cover. I'll put it aside for now, and it seems like it's the one you can actually do a different kind of way of putting the tablet to have like a stand. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it like that ever, but well, this is how it looks, and it feels really nice. Felt inside, it feels like it's quite sticky, so it will stick to the surface when you put it and not slide together with the tablet. And yeah, let's put it aside for now. Let's take out the tablet also, and then we'll put it together and see how it looks. Yeah, for the tablet, this is actually in the foil. I have not taken this out, and for that I need my parrot. My trusty little parrot that yeah, helps me with all kinds of unboxing, even those that are not on the videos to you guys. But I have it now, and let's see what would be the best way to actually open this. I think it will be here. Come on, little parrot. Okay. Let's see if this is enough. Should be enough. Yes. Here we go. Plastic foil. Let's put the parrot aside. If we're leaving it unattended, it kind of gets a little picky. So we have here what? We have 10.3 HD Carta screen. I think it's pretty much the same as Lenovo Smart Paper. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see right if it looks the same. 1872 by 1404. That's 227 ppi. It has a light backlight, capacitive and stylus. So it has a stylus inside. It's an octa-core processor CPU with 4 GB of LPDDR4X and 64 GB of storage. Android 11, Wi-Fi 2.5 and 5G with Bluetooth 5.0. Has an USB-C, OTG supported. It has microphone and speaker, something that Lenovo Smart Paper doesn't have, but I don't think for my use case I'll actually be using it, unless I'm deciding to listen some music while I'm taking notes or learning whatever I'm doing. But other than that, I will definitely not be using it for audiobooks. Is not my my style. Doesn't work for me, the audiobooks part. And it weighs about 445 grams. It's more or less like the same as Lenovo, what I used before. Let's take it out. Let's see how this works. It's a push-pull situation. Nice package. Made in China. Not just the package, but the entire tablet. And let's see what we got here. I think it goes like this. And yes, here it is. Looks nice. What we have here? Some scratch marks. Not sure what those are. It doesn't come off, so yeah, it was definitely in here. I hope it's not any big deal. Let's take the tablet off, put it aside, see what we have more in here. This is the documentation. I can see it easily on the marks on the box. Just like a quick documents, warranty. I think this is a quick start guide. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use it. I'll figure out how to start it. I always do like that. Well, I'm an engineer in the base, so we're gonna get these things figured out. We engineers eventually, hopefully. If not, then we take the manual as the last resort. Okay, and here we should have the USB cable and the stylus. So this is definitely something that we need. I need mostly. And let's see how it comes packed. That's it, nothing else inside. We have the stylus here. I'll show it in a bit. And the cable, which is USB-A to USB-C type cable, and it has like nice rubbery feel to it, but I will not be using this one because I have tons of USB-C cables already connected around my desks and pretty much everywhere, so I will be using those ones most likely. It's not going to help me have another cable out in the open, so I will be leaving this one here. And I'll take out this stylus. Let's see how it feels. just tuck this away. I for some reason like to keep myself more or less organized and put everything back together. Let's do this, and it's okay. Let's see what kind of stylus we have here. So more or less it has some similarities in design with the stylus from the Lenovo Smart Paper, which I used before. So it has a flat side. I'm quite confident that this is where the magnets are and where they feel stronger. It has a nib cover, which kind of makes it feel like a normal pen. Usually pens comes with a cover. Not all of them, but yeah, some of them do. So yeah, that's a good feel. It's a rubbery feel, and it's soft on the edges and strong on the where the tip is, where the nib is. So that's quite good to protect it. And I think it should actually go like flat surface to flat surface, but I was not doing that. Good. Now moving everything aside from here, let's take out the tablet. This is the most important piece of this package, and I will take it out like this. Dun, dun, dun. And it's out, ladies and gentlemen. We have it right in the open. And what do we see in the first place? It's green. That's what I see in the first place. It's really nice, stylish green actually. And it also feels sturdy. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know if you can actually see properly the color that I'm seeing, but it's kind of a darkish green with some sort of glow to it, and I like it. And the orange lines and texts, actually it's really nice touch. Okay, let's see what we have. I think the pen actually fits here. Okay. The magnet is pretty strong, but doesn't feel as strong. It's only one, I think. It's only one magnet in the pen, in the stylus, and doesn't feel as strong as the one from the stylus, but from the Lenovo. But yeah, we got what we got. I think that's why we need a cover to keep it in place. We have what else? So I think this is the power button, and obviously the USB-C. We have I think some microphone here and the speaker. Do we have anything else? Nothing else. Let's see if it's charged. Let's see if this actually powers off, if we have any battery inside or not. So I have a new nice Onyx message screen. Okay, like a tablet, unlike any tablet. Starting books, and we have 90% battery. Okay, that's a nice touch. I actually tried to use the stylus. I'm speaking English, even though my native language is not English. I always set my devices in English. It's kind of more like a standard right now for everyone, I think. So I'll be doing English. I think I need to agree of everything like around here. Time zone use network provided time. Okay, I'll leave it like that. It will automatically update when I connect. Auto sleep 5 minutes, inactivity shutdown 15 minutes. I will put shutdown to never. See how it goes. And auto sleep I will put like 10 minutes. I like to keep it when I'm working. I don't want to have it shutting down or going to sleep too soon. I don't know if the cover will actually be able to open it and have put it in sleep mode and waking up from the sleep mode automatically, but we will test that obviously. Enable gestures. Okay, button from the bottom side, just to swipe up from the bottom edge of the screen. Navigation bar, what does that mean? Oh, okay. Navigation bar is that I have like the general buttons. I use also my, this is an Android software, so even on my phone I'm using Android, and I'm using gestures, so I will keep the gestures on. What we have, side left we have ink center, from the center we have back to home screen, and from this side up then we have just going back. Okay, this is slightly different. Side edge 1 centimeter, swipe up and down to adjust, show indicator. So on the left side we have volume and we have warm light. Okay, I will actually take that, show indicator, I will leave it on. I will definitely not be using the volume. I think, as I said, I'm not gonna use audiobooks, but maybe for something else. But for the warm light, I know that I'm also gonna be using this tablet also in the dark. I've used it also the other ones, and this will be quite handy to come into. I am right-handed. You can be left-handed or skip the pen calibration if you don't have one. It comes in the box, so I will be having it. Please use the official book stylus to tap the center point of the cross marks to calibrate the touchscreen. If there is an offset after calibration, you can reset and restore the default state. Understood. Let's start. Center, try to be as precise as possible. Okay. Okay. Got this one. Not quite a sharpshooter. I missed a bit the center. Let's see if this one works more or less in the center. Please confirm the calibration results within 10 seconds by clicking OK. Or it requires recalibration. I think it's good enough. I hope. And I think that's it for the initial startup. Save documents to the books path in the storage and the library will be automatically scanned. Okay. If books are not shown, please check whether the source documents are saved in the non-scanning path. Do I have to do something now, or is it because I have nothing in the library? Customize scan path. Let's see what does it say. I'm in library right now, so I'm in library mode. Display title instead of file name. I'll just leave it like that for now. Enable reading statistic, yes. Automatically scan the specific path of internal storage. Okay. After it is off, scan all paths. Storage books, storage shop. This is like, what is minus? Oh, I can remove it. I will just leave it like that. Before continuing, actually I want to do something else, because we already take out the cover. I want to put the cover in place and see how they feel. This is actually, the tablet itself it's really slippery, and I think this I can put it like that. Doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. I'm jumping from one thing to another, but I'm coming back to the stylus. It's good that you can have it like that and protect the nib, but once you want to write it, you have to put this cover somewhere, and it actually doesn't quite go well here. I think it kind of stays in place if you want to write it like that, but I don't know. I'll have to see it along the way. Okay, back to this. So this is slippery. Yeah, it moves quite easily as is. Basically, I think, yeah, the back it's aluminium, I think, and you might roast me on this one. I'm not entirely sure if it's aluminium or not, but it feels metal, and it's going all over the place. Let's see how it feels with the cover on. So it is magnetic cover. I have magnets all over the place. Let's see how it sets up, and should be more or less like this. Okay, so it's there. It doesn't fall off. Okay, this is magnetic, goes there. This flips. It puts it in sleep, but do I need to wake it up every time? Oh, come on, don't do that. Or do I need to set still some more settings? Let's see. So maybe I have to leave it a few more seconds. Then I'm opening it, and yes, it automatically wakes up the tablet. This is a good thing for me. It's something that I actually looked good into. So if I'm like this, doesn't sleep that much on the surface, and yeah, it's not very fixed in place. I think, what is my Lenovo? This one had a different type of, yeah, the Lenovo was more on the point, so it doesn't had that much slippery, so it had more friction, but this one has a little bit more slippery to it than the friction. But how it looks really nice. Oh, that's a bummer. You don't have any open slot in the case to actually use it while charging. You have to keep the case open, or yeah, backside, because it's here, and also the power button is here. But yeah, we'll see that in the future. And yeah, and it sits well. This could be, does it work the other way around? I don't know, kind of. Yeah, this could be a bummer, but also along the way, maybe it's because it's just a new right now, taken out of the box, and it's not very flexible, but I think I can put it like that and it sticks underneath. Anyhow, moving on.
2 days later.
When I've done the initial unboxing video 2 days ago, I was actually going through all the menus and all the specifications and talking about what I've seen there and having my first impression to that. However, looking back to the full video, I realized that it was going to take quite a lot of time. Well, it actually took quite a lot of time to make it. The entire video was at the end almost 1 hour long, which I did realize was maybe a bit boring for you guys. So after 2 days, I decided to retake this part, and I will actually go to the things that you will experience and it's more important, and then I will let you identify yourselves what might be, yeah, going through all the details afterwards with the settings and with the specs, and tweaking your own if you decide to get this. But in the first part, it's more or less the same. I have just a few files already put in here. In the last couple of days, I've been already to a couple of trainings and seminars, and I have some notes taken there. I have some PDFs already put in some books just to test it out. So yeah, I'll go back to this, considering that it's more or less the initial part, that what you see when you open the tablet, and going quickly through the menus, you will see, yeah, right easily you have all the menus on the left side. And the main ones, you have the library menu, which obviously it keeps together all your books, PDFs, and whatnot you put in there. I think it's also supports quite different types of ebooks, EPUBs, and so on. I have only PDFs put in. My books are in PDF format. It's easier for me to also annotate on them. And yeah, you can open them. It's quite easy. Here is like BOOX Note Air to PDF, which yeah, you can run in. I actually found it on the books itself. I will show you where you can actually go through to this. So you have, in the library part, you have the recent files, recent readings. I have two, one for my seminars and one just went to the books manual. You have all the total books that you have here. I have 52 books already uploaded, PDFs, not necessarily books. No bookshelf. You can set up bookshelves. You have the search button. You have the analytics. You see how much books you read, how much time you spend reading, and so on, and all the the settings for the library here, like list menu, create bookshelves, specific type of books, and so on. So you can have quite a lot of things to work here. And what's really neat about it is that you can connect it directly to Google Drive. Actually, you can connect it to 6 more, 5 more, not 6. 6 are in total, if I remember correctly at the beginning. 5 type of devices of cloud storage, including Google Drive, Dropbox, and a few more that I actually forgot here, but I will try to remember. Let me see if I can remember. So yeah, basically by saying remember it is that I actually opened the initial video and see exactly what's going on here. So you have besides Google Drive, you have Dropbox, you have Baidu Cloud, you have OneDrive, you have NetStore, and something else, Weibo, something like that. My quality is not very good in this video, but yeah, anyhow. So you have quite some options, and yeah, I'll not open Google Drive, it's all my files there and everything, but it's actually very responsive, and you can just go, if you have your books or your notes, your PDFs, put there in Google Drive, you can just go directly to it and open it, and actually open on the BOOX Note Air 2 Plus, and it's really smooth. So that's something good here. Then you have store. This is actually the bookstore, and this bookstore, from what I could tell, it's only for books related. So you have like full category, you can search for different types of books, and you can download them. I think you actually have to buy them. I'm not sure if it's all free or not. I have not tried it. Let's see if I can go to it. Full edition download. Yeah, I don't need this book, so I'll not download it, but you can play around with it. So this is just from the books library, so this is not an app store, but we'll get that too. Then you have the note-taking part, which yeah, it's really nice and really handy. Obviously, it's mostly I also purchased the device as a note-taking device, so I already put a few things here. Yeah, you can make folders, you can go through them and have folders in folders and keep it yourself organized, or you can just add directly a notepad, as I did here, and as you can see, already scribbled. The note-taking experience is really nice. I actually enjoy it more than I did it on my Lenovo Smart Paper device, so I actually like it more. This is the standard pen that comes with it, obviously, so the experience is actually a bit better. It feels better when writing down. It's not as slippery as it was with the Lenovo Smart Paper, so it has a better overall feel to it, and it actually makes me want to take more notes. And here I think this is because of my palm. I put it here for longer. I actually activated the quick I have to say it, quick bubble, something like that. So you have some options. You can set this from the settings menu, which you will see will be somewhere down there, and we can set what actually quick options you can have here. So I don't know if this is something that I've clicked or not with my hand, but you also have some options at some point to remove palm. So we have hand touch, so this will be no longer in the case. Yeah, doesn't work anymore, so that's good. So if you have any mistakes, like it can happen by touching with your hand, you can fully disable your hand recognition on the tablet, so you can just, it will work only with the pencil or with the stylus that comes in hand. So that's really neat. Okay, I will need to activate it back again. Fortunately, this command center is still available. So yeah, the note-taking experience, it's great. So taking notes on BOOX Note Air 2 Plus is a really nice experience. I've hidden everything here. That's already how I've done it, but I will put everything back. So initially, when you open the note, you'll have all the settings in the left side, or you can put it also in the right side. You can switch it from somewhere, more, position, and to be on the right side depending on if you're like right-handed or left-handed. I don't know if this quick button will actually intervene, but you can just move it around, or I think I can hide it, so it will be like a small bubble here. I'll put it back on my left because I'm right-handed and I don't want to cover it here, so I have everything here. So you have quite a lot of options: layers, canvas, what size of the canvas you're looking for, shapes. You can draw yeah, specific shapes like lines, squares and everything, and it will be done automatically, so you don't have to like try to draw a square. Just put it here, increase it, and yeah, this is not quite a square, it's rectangular, but you got the idea. You have the lasso, so you can choose something on on your notebook and just move it around, resize it. And this is actually, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but that's this it's some 3 arrows rotating, so that's for rotation, and the others are for resizing. So I actually chose the wrong corner to resize in this case. So control, okay, so you can disable touch also from here with additional gestures that you can disable, which is nice. You don't have to go all the way to the system. You can sync notebooks to the Books app on your phone. I have an Android phone, so I already tested it, and it's quite easy to sync this. It's almost instantly if you have good network connections. Then you can choose templates for here. I have the grid points right now, but you have quite a lot of templates you can choose from. You can even in the standard, in the common section, you have quite a lot of templates. Then you have also in the work area some additional templates, flowcharts, SWOT analysis, and so forth. Wiki plan, you can put it here. It's a nice touch. Study, other is like more like covers and some different types of templates and so on. And you can also add custom templates. So that's a neat something that I will test up along the way. Then on top you'll have the writing tools, let's say like that. You have the pens. I have put here 2 pens. My first pen is just a pen too, but it's more like a calligraphy pen. It says brushes, but it's more like a fountain pen or something like that. Then you can have also, you can choose like a brush pen, you can choose like a ballpoint pen, you can choose like a pencil, and then it's a marker. So I go with a fountain pen here. It has like a really nice touch to it. And then for the second pen I go to a ballpoint pen, which sometimes feels different. I'm trying them out to see how they go. You have different colors, which obviously you cannot see as a color on the BOOX Note Air Plus, but you can see it once you export to PDF and open into a colorful screen, like I don't know, maybe other tablets, iPads, or other Android tablets, or PC, or whatever. So that's good. Yeah, you can have it here. And I said I went on the pen too. Okay. You can add pens to have it more here, like a quick access, not just going through all of them. So we can plus and then choose what pen do you want. I'm quite sure I can also delete it because I don't want it additionally here. I have the eraser, and obviously eraser, it's also in different parts, like mobile eraser, like standalone, and choose the size, and then it will erase only what you choose. Stroke eraser, lasso eraser, you make a circle and it will erase everything what's in there. Okay, it's kind of has a bit of delay when you do a lasso, so keep that in mind if it's important or not to you. So you can erase current layer, or you can erase all layers, because if you have layers or not. Then this is undo redo, what you have here. So if you did something and click back, then you redo, then it will show it back. Or no, this is undo. I'm already switching between them. This undo and this is redo. So then you have the pages. For some reason it shows like that. I don't know what those squares are, but you can add an additional page like that, and you can write on it. But I'm on the eraser and in the lasso part, I think. So you can immediately write on it. I did found that in some cases the responsive of the pen, of what are you writing appears on the screen is sometimes laggy, but very rarely happened in the last 2 days. I don't know if it's just something that still needs to boots up or what's going on here, but usually it's very responsive. And I've written quite some some pages this took a couple of days, so the writing is really neat and really nice. It shows almost immediately, but sometimes I do found it that you write it and then it takes some time to appear. Sometimes it's just following the latency, or sometimes when you write it, it just appears altogether. But today, this actually happened yesterday. Today I actually didn't have this experience at all, so maybe it was just for the first boot up or something like that. So who knows, I will keep you updated to see if it happens again or not. Okay, so this is the note taking part. You can go to all of this, zoom in, zoom out, add text as an actual text box, and you have to write like a keyboard. Thank you. Cancel. No, I don't want anymore. Yeah, back here. Okay, that was something I forgot. We can insert files, links, hyperlinks, attachments, images, or record it while we write. So, or link to websites. This is something I still have to test, but it's nice to have there. Some eye recognition in the converting part. So this is something that I have not tried in the last couple of days, and a few more things. So yeah, that's like what you got with the notebook. You can obviously edit or put it in a specific folder if you like. I will not go to the details right now, but I will go further with what menus you have here. You have the storage. So here it will show the total storage that you have, how much it is used, how much is still free, and what type of documents you have uploaded to it. So it will show basically, I think, the documents that you have put it in, and I think it also counts in which folder you actually put those documents, because if you go and connect this to a computer, you'll see different type of folders, including downloads, documents, and so on. So I've put most of my PDFs, all of my PDFs in documents. I don't remember having images, but I think I did. I don't know why I have 2 images, to be honest with you. I'll check that out afterwards. So yeah, that's that. I don't know if you can click them. Oh, you can actually see them. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what those are, I think. So just some pictures that I've created. So I had the documents, and then I uploaded I've tried to convert these documents into images. So I have them there, and everything else here. For the apps, maybe the good news that you actually look into it, we have a Play Store, ladies and gentlemen. So you can download apps directly from the Play Store. You don't have to download APK on your computer, uploading them to the BOOX Note Air 2 Plus, and then just install them. You can actually download them, connect to your Google Play account, and download them directly here. There are a few things that come as standard, just to have an idea on this on the screen here. Kindle and OneNote is the only 2 apps that I actually installed it from the Play Store. Everything else comes already in here. So you have the Books Drop, which is the way to upload it directly to the cloud. You have 10 gigabytes of storage available in the Books cloud, so you can upload notes that you take. So I think also something else, but I'll try to see if the library will also be updated or not. I don't actually care about the library, I do care about the notes. That's something that I will take quite a lot, and it's really good to have the syncing part. You do have a calculator, calendar memo, so you can add a memory on your calendar notes or something like that, so that's good. Clock, dictionary, gallery to view pictures, music, because it does have a speaker and microphone. So but for this, yeah, we need the speaker, so you can put music on and listen to it, or maybe from the Play Store you want to download Spotify, YouTube Music, and whatnot, and listen directly for that. That's something that I might do also. Navigation ball, this is what I was talking about this little thing here. This is the navigation ball, and you can update it with what other functions you need. Just click on it and select what needs to be done, and what to have there as a button, as a quick button in the navigation ball. So that's that. I don't know how much I will actually use it. I actually prefer it to have it hidden for now. Maybe I will find out some use cases for it in the future. Recorder, screensaver, you can put screensaver also, and also custom screensaver. So that's that. I have just I'll not go through the details for this part, or maybe okay, I will have just a quick view to show you guys. I have already set this Memo as a screensaver, so it will show me if I power down and put it in the sleep mode, it will show like this. Now's date, time, and some scribble here. So that's that. You can choose between having an image, having this as I chose, having a different type of clock, and you can hit apply, or being transparent, but I don't know what. I think it just shows the back screen where you are on that part. And you can show status bar at the bottom. It's not clear right now, but if you go, for example, for my screensaver that I put, it will show you this battery and the fact that the power, press the power button to unlock. So, but I'm not going to do that. The case works as a, let's say, puts this tablet in the sleep mode, so you can close the case then go in the sleep mode. So that's actually something that works for me, so it's good enough. And the show border, you can just tweak it a bit and show like a note here, and then when you put it in sleep mode, to show like this. So I actually prefer it without it for now. So but I know there is a way to actually upload custom screensavers or images, but I don't know at this moment just how to do it, and I'll try it out and let you know in the next review. Okay, so this is like Play Store, really good touch. Moving further, you have obviously the settings menu where you have everything set up here, and you can like play it around. Yeah, languages, data input, power, you can go through it all together. You have quite a lot of options in every one. So that's a good part. Network calibration, if you need to recalibrate again, you have a new pen and have to redo the recalibration. Set a password to open the screen, so maybe if you leave it on the desk somewhere and you don't want everyone to just open it and see what you have inside, then we can set up a password or lock screen's password, and then only you know that part. Okay. Accounts, you can sync this device with multiple accounts, including Google Drive, OneNote, and some other things. So you can go through this. There's quite a lot of options there. System display shows, yeah, quite some options about how the settings on the fonts, refresh frequency, home screen, so on. Gestures. So here you have gestures to go through specific points or quick menu options, and for now this is not fully standard as you open it, but you have the ink center when you go through the left side, and then you have like more like app optimizations, and you can change the contrast and the color light filter and frequency of the refresh mode and so on. Then this, if you go through middle, then this you'll go to the home screen or the initial starting page, to call it like that, in this, and does that. And on the right side, in the first time when you open this, I was having it set on the back, so when I went here it will just go back, but I have set it differently, so now I have all the apps that are already open and I'm just going through them. So this is better for me, it suits me better, and I've added the back on the side. So either left or right, I've set myself to have the back because this is how I have it set already on my Android phone, and I'm already used to this option. And yeah, what you have additionally here, then you have some additional options that you have it on the left and the right. You can also tweak this a little bit. There's not a lot of things that you can actually update here, but I think that's quite good enough. And yeah, for example, I can put my cold light on the left and the warm light on the right. For now, I have no intention of using any audiobooks or music just yet, but yeah, so you have these options. What does it do? Yeah, you move it from here. Let me see if I can actually yeah, okay, so you have to be right at the edge, and then you'll have like a progress bar, which will slightly show up, and you move up and down, and you'll increase, in this case, the warm light, which I've put it on this side, and here, as you can see, it will tell you, just have like a quick chime and tell you, yeah, what is your volume level. I will probably tweak it more based on how I use it, but that is that for now. So you have that, you have firmware update servers. I'm not sure what, I haven't actually went through this, something should be loading. Okay, what servers are you? I'm on Europe, I'm in the Eastern Europe, so I'm using the Euro server, but then you can use, I think, US server or VN bookstore, whatever that is. Okay. Firmware updates, I already had a firmware update. I don't know, no, I have not shown you. I've cut that part out because quite a long part also. I had quite a important firmware update even from the beginning. So yeah, I have some additional functions there. You can give feedback to the developers. You can have the user manual, which I already opened. So if you don't know some of the things that this tablet can do, just go to the user manual in the settings, open the BOOX Note Air 2 series user manual or additional manual, and you have everything here. It's already open, that's why that is not open in the first page. It's 15 pages in my case, but it will present you pretty much everything here. So if you have the time to go through all the 174 pages, then it definitely means that you know everything that this tablet can do. I will not go through that. And the store part, this is actually something it's for the store menu here. You can disable it because, yeah, let's say you don't want to get any of the books library, any of the books from the books library, and yeah, you don't need this store, so you can just skip this, but it will also stay here, so you have nothing to do about this fact that this store icon is here. So yeah, for now I think you can just enable it back again, and then you have the store. So that's the first impressions, maybe not quite the first impression, but the first impression after 2 days of usage, which I think is actually a really good deal right now, which I had with this tablet and the way it works for me. There are a few things that I actually want to try to tell you guys a bit more, meaning that, yeah, you already know that here is the adjustment center, e-ink center, which is called. You have here from the left side, you have the notification pane or bar, or how you want to call it, which will show you if you have any other notification from apps or anything else. I'll try to keep it keep this for myself as clean as possible. I don't want to have any distractions or so on. I just want to use it for studying, in the training parts, taking notes, and so on. Mostly for taking notes and planning. I want to start plan my days better, so hopefully this will actually work for me. And from the right side you have the control center, which have your Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth if you want to connect a keyboard or headphones, ink center, which is the same thing as going from down here. It can also automatically rotate, but only if you check this button here. Screencast, mute, because you have speakers and you can automatically mute it. Hand touch, as I've shown you before, you can click this and yeah, it will not recognize the hand touch anymore, so you have to use the stylus. Split screen, which is really nice touch to this, and I will show you in a few couple of minutes how I already used it. Screen recorder, you can record the entire screen. Books drop, which is, I'm keeping this on because it automatically syncs my notes to the books app from my phone. Feedback, you can send feedback directly to the developers. You take a screenshot, put in do not disturb. Maybe you have a lot of notifications and you want to come and make noise during the night. Full refresh to refresh the screen, and then you also have some GPS. Down here you have the light, because you do have backlight in this device. Right now I have as a sync. I'll tell you exactly how this works. You can disable each one automatically from pushing the button, or what I'm doing here, okay, or one by one, cold light, warm light. Actually this is the warm light and this is the cold light, so it's the way around from what I said initially. Warm light is on the top, cold light is on the bottom, and then if you also go by plus and minus, that actually work, but if you click this is actually a link sign, so it will link the cold light and warm light, and you can go up or down with both of them at the same time to have like more symmetric match, and not have like a big strain from weird strain from the cold light, or from the warm light is too warm, too cold. But this actually depends on how works better for you, and how you will use it. For me, I have found actually to be quite okay for my eyes to keep it in link, but this is just my own preference right now. Okay, going to the split screen, I will actually go into the notes, not notes, I will actually go to the library, I'll go to my listen library and go to the books PDF, which I have it open here, to exemplify you how I actually use it already. So let's say you have a PDF or something, yeah, you want to read, but you also want to take notes, and maybe you don't have enough space here, because you can take notes directly on the PDF. And on the PDF you also have some options on how to take notes, to have screen recognition, to update it. So I think this can be updated to the cloud, to the Books app. I will check that afterwards and come back to you later. And in the writing pane you have some options, as you can also see in the note taking part, and you can also erase it because I don't want to leave it here right now. Okay, now let me figure out how to get back. Okay, so you have this, you have some options in the PDFs, and I want to come back. No, I don't want to come back to this, I want to come back to this. So if you tap in the lower side of the PDF, then it will show all the options that we have. So navigation, split view, can I do it directly from here? Okay, split view. So you can do split view directly from the PDF. I choose handwritten notes, and yeah, so this is actually new. I did not know I could do this from these options, but it's basically the same thing that I was trying to let you know. This is the same thing you do with the split screen, or actually what I did with the split screen. So basically I've added here, I will hide this to have more space. So I have my PDF on the left side, which I can just go through it page by page however I like. Do I have also the options? Yeah, I have also the options if I click on the downside area on the PDF. In the same time you can also have a note and take notes here. So say okay, I have this. Oh look, reading password, yes, and take notes and so on. So this is actually a really good options that I have this split screen, and something that I've already used it in my seminars which I had this weekend. So it's really useful for me in this case. And to go back left and right, if I go here left, then I get back to the PDFs area. So that will be the first impressions. I've thought it will keep it shorter, but it's still half an hour I've talking in this section. It's quite a lot of things with this device. It's a really interesting device so far, and it's definitely for me something that I will keep instead of the Lenovo Smart Paper, because I already said that the software implementation for that device was not actually the right thing for me. This is already in the 2 days of use. It feels better than what I felt with 1 month of use, a bit more than a month of use with Lenovo Smart Paper. So this is my first touch right now. This is the inside. This is what you get if you buy the BOOX Note Air 2 Plus. And it depends on how you purchase it. You can purchase it separately, there's just the tablet, and it will come with a stylus. Or if you go from the Books store, Euro store or US store or wherever you are, you might have the chance to get a nice bundle with a nice price there, and maybe it'll be a better deal for you than if you purchase it from the local shops. So that's basically what I did. I went from the Books Euro store. So yeah, you've seen it here. I'm pretty sure it will not be your first review that you're watching, if in case you are interested in purchasing this device. But from my point of view, this is actually a good device, and yeah, I'm telling you this from the unboxing experience which I had 2 days ago, and also from the user experience for using this device for 2 days. I'll come back to you when I have more time with this device and see what also other tweaks I have with it and found about it, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, for now this is my take on this device, and it's a good one. Thank you for sticking so long until this time. And I've tried to make it shorter, but it seems like I was not successful in this part. It's quite a lot of things with it to talk about it. But thank you for staying until the end of this video, and yeah, share and subscribe and like, and stay tuned for my next video on the follow-up of this device. Peace out.